Over. Here we are, new surroundings. Hello, everybody. Let's look in the right way. Hey, there you are. I'm getting a bit distracted over here. I'm going to put that enable preview. Turn that off because that's a distraction. Let me just put a little bit of music on whilst we are waiting. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let me know if it is. Completely new surroundings here today. But I mean, let me give you some formal introductions. Good day, everybody. Welcome in. Formula 1 fans, if you're here for some Formula 1 racing, then you are in for a lucky treat. With the Pro Formula Masters Racing League, it is round 3 at Azerbaijan, at the historic city of Baku. We're just waiting for the race and the rest of the spectators to come. The rest of the drivers to filter in. So whilst we're waiting, I've got to fill in and entertain. Race is due to, qualifying is due to start in about 7 minutes. We'll have 18 minutes of qualifying. It's a one-shot qualifying session, 18 minutes long. And then the race will begin shortly after. We're about 20 past 7. And we'll probably last for about, I don't know, about an hour or so. We'll find out. So where are we? We're in the historic city of Baku. The first Grand Prix was held in 2016 as the European Grand Prix. That was followed by an inaugural Azerbaijan Grand Prix in 2017. Hello, Bernardo. Welcome in. So we're just waiting here. So it's Azerbaijan, like I say, Baku. We've got, how many we got? 20 turns on this one speed trap, 2 DRS detection zones, and they will be enforcing a no reset to track policy. Anybody found resetting to track not in the castle section will be facing a 5-second penalty. I believe we've got 12 drivers lined up today. And the Group B race, which is also starting very shortly, will have 13. Looking at as I said, this is round 3. So the winner in Australia was Checo Boo Boo Boogie in Australia. And then I Bulls Your Bunny was the winner in Bahrain. Currently, at the moment, Team Haas has, I'm going to flip out of this. Team Haas is leading, oops, oh no, that's fine, I can put it there. Team Haas are leading the championship, 59 points, with Mercedes 11 points behind, and Williams 30 points behind that. Championship standings then, I Bulls Your Bunny with 38 points, with Checo 1 point behind, and Felix 677, 13 points behind him. I don't know if we're about ready to start. Let's just have a quick look. So again, I'll be your commentator today. And we're just waiting for the rest of the drivers to line up, ready for the qualifying session, which will start in about 4 minutes. So the circuit length is about 6,000 kilometers. Number of laps will be, it's a 50% race, so we're talking about 26 laps, 26 laps on this race circuit. Race distance is 306 kilometers. It's going to be half of that, so you're talking about 150. And the lap record, the standing lap record as of 2019 in the real Formula 1 world is 1 minute 43, and that was by Charles Leclerc, 2019. Of course, we can't enjoy the real Grand Prix just yet because of the COVID-19. That season will start next week with the European, 8 races in Europe. And we have... in the meantime, we'll have plenty more races online. So we're just waiting for the qualifying to start. When it does, we'll move over. So what's the circuit like? It's a mixture of wide open and tight and twisty. Long main straight along the Baku shoreline is slipstream mecca with cars able to run 3 abreast into turn 1. The action often looks like IndyCar than Formula 1, however, from there on the track loops around to the city's narrow, winding Ikeri Share Old Town, dramatically wending past Baku's medieval city walls. And as in Monaco, the slightest mistakes are punished quickly and severely, while setup-wise, the teams are forced to choose between force down, downforce even, for the twisty bits and less drag for the straight. I don't know if the teams are ready to go. I'm ready. Oh, here we go. We're going. We're communicating with the server. We're just about ready to switch over. I'll stop the music. No, we're not ready to go. Nope, not yet. So like I say, this is round 3 of and we are in Azerbaijan and the historic city of Baku. Now we are communicating with online services. What's going on? Not a lot. We're a couple of minutes away. Like I say, 18 minutes of qualifying, followed by a 50% distant race. No, don't worry. You're early. Got 2 minutes yet, mate. Is it alright? Do you like it? Are you pleased? We're going to get this going really, really shortly. We're just waiting on a couple of more drivers. It's everything else you don't know about, isn't it? You had no reason to be scared, no. In the 2 hours since I stopped streaming last time, I was busily just messing around with stream elements. Is the sound okay? What do you mean, oh my god, what have I done? Why? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I just hope the timers are going to start coming up. No, we're alright. We're alright. We're going to get this going. So we're just waiting for the qualifying session to start. Like we were saying, the first Grand Prix was in 2016, the first official Grand Prix in 2017, which witnessed one of the biggest upsets of the season, with Daniel Ricciardo winning out from Valtteri Bottas and the Williams of Lance Stroll, while Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel engaged in some argy-bargy behind the safety car. I'm sure we'll not see any of that today. Just one more now. We're waiting on one more driver. But we might have one DNS did not start. It's because I was commentating, wasn't it? That's why it was. That's why we got this problem going on. Right, and they're like, oh, what's it going to be like? Ultimate professionalism, we hope. So like I say, 20 corners, 2 DRS detection zones, 1 speed trap. Is it 25 or 26 laps? Yeah, I'll be doing. We'll find out. And hopefully, like last time, we'll see if we can grab somebody to interview. Might be Lotus. Are you in, Lotus? Yes, you are. Teams are lining up. Hey, Jovial. Somebody know. We're just waiting on one more driver before we start this qualifying session. Like I say, 18 minutes for this qualifying session at Azerbaijan. historic city of Baku. There is a limitation. You cannot reset to track unless you are in the castle section. If you're not in the castle section, you reset to track, you will be penalized by 5 seconds. I'm sure they know that. Of course they know that. We're just waiting now. Just waiting on the start. Much more I can say. We just want to get going. Oh, here we go. We're on. We're on. We're off. Let's go. Let's switch to live. Hopefully. We're switching to live. I can't hear anything. That's worrying. There's nothing to listen to. You're just listening to me. Yes, good luck, everybody. We are waiting. We are live. Let's say 18-minute qualifying session. Hopefully. Oh, I don't think you can hear. Let me get that sorted for you quite quickly. I know what's going on. Next audio properties. Monitor output. No. Oh, I know why. It's that one. There we go. Got me worried there for a moment. Okay, so it looks like the drivers are starting to head out onto the track. We've got a McLaren there. Who do we have? Let's focus on some drivers, shall we? Let's hide that menu. Oh, we've already got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Remember, this is the qualifying. So we've got Zebra House on an outlap, Eyeballs Your Bunny on an outlap, Haste on an outlap. Forgive me if I mispronounce some names here, but Son Peringai on an outlap. Lotus is also on an outlap, and Felix is on an outlap. Max, Domanon, and Crystals is all on an outlap. Let's look at Lotus. In the Williams. Letting somebody go. Nobody's yet on a flying lap. This is the castle section. Ooh, that was nasty. That's going to cause a bit of damage. Is anybody yet out on a flying lap? Not yet. Going round. Eyeballs Your Bunny in the Mercedes. It's teammate Zebra House. Of course, Eyeballs Your Bunny won the last Grand Prix in Bahrain. Okay, it's the start of a flying lap then. Down the long straight. It's turn 1. Doesn't seem to be any game audio. Should be. I can hear it. Hold on. Let me just double check that. Ah, that's why. How's that? Better? Thank you for letting me know. I could hear it. You couldn't. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so out on a flying lap then. Nobody set a time. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Sort my notes out. Sector 2, that's the castle section. So somebody sounded off in the castle section. But it looks like Eyeballs Your Bunny It's beyond that. It's probably in Sector 3. And Felix setting a time of 1 minute 38.311. Crystal setting 1 minute 39.581. But we're riding with Eyeballs, your bunny, who sets a time of 1:38.941. It means I can relax. So who else is on a quick lap? Okay, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Itchy Soup then, out on their out lap. Who's on a quick lap? Oh, Haith is coming into the pit. Neo! And Bonoldu, thank you very much for the follow. How are you, Neo? So it looks like out on the track. I mean, quite a few cars are on the out track, but they're probably on the out. They're probably on the in lap now. So Felix has set the fastest time for McLaren of 1:38.311. Coming through. Have a Snips is doing Group B, which is being covered by the main league. And thank you very much for the follow, Rosticerbio Bonvino. Sorry about that, if I'm completely butchered your name. Yeah. But we've got Lotus in this one. And Felix Crass, thank you very much for the follow as well. We've got Eyeballs, your bunny, coming into the pit. Crystals out on track still. Is it an in lap? Probably. Yellow flag in Sector 3, which is the final section. Ah, we do have another copy of the game to give away, yes. Kindly donated by Lotus. So if you want a copy of Formula 1 2019, exclamation point F1 in the chat, and we'll get that. He's a good guy.
Lotus is naughtier than me. We need to go spank it.
Okay, let's have a look at Haith, who's hopefully on an outlap. Or Renault. Checo's also on an outlap. Itchy Soup, Boraz, Checo, Sompa, and Barzi have yet to set a time. Again, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 seems to be catching a lot of people out today. Oh, that reminds me, I can turn those off. For the time being. So who are we following? We're looking at Checo. Oh, and there's the other Red Bull teammate there. That would be... Who is that? Hold on, I'm just going to find you now. Stuck on the wall. And that is a Domanon. It's taken to a safety road. May well have some damage on there. Okay, who set a new time? Oh, and somebody stopped out on track. See if I can find them. One wheel. It lost a wheel there, yes. He hit the wall. You seen that, did you? Trying to see if I can find them. Was I? Oh, right, okay. So it's automatically probably put them in the pit. Right. Okay, who are we going to look at then? Sompa. Sompa guy. It's already set a time. Who hasn't? Itchy Soup hasn't set a time yet. Let's have a look at Itchy Soup. Going through the castle section. Felix still in that provisional poll. 1 minute 38, 311. Got 7 minutes and 16 seconds left of the session. And we're looking at Itchy Soup on an outlet. Alright, thanks Neo. They'll appreciate that. Okay, so Itchy Soup starting a run. We've got a yellow flag. And Ridano is retired from the section. And Itchy takes to the off-road. What's Barzy doing? You might quantify. Round and round you go. This is a qualifying run. We've got a... We have a copy of Formula 1 F1 2019 to give away. Exclamation point F1 in the chat. If you want to be entered in to win that. And that will be drawn at the end of the Grand Prix. Okie dokie. Oh, and it comes straight into the pit. Hasn't set a time yet. So we've got Itchy Soup who hasn't set a time. Borzaz who hasn't set a time. And he's currently on an outlet. Zebra House and B. Barzy have yet to set times. And they've got 5 minutes left. Currently, on provisional poll is Felix 667, second place. On the second is Checo Boogie. On the second row we've got Eyeballs Your Bunny and Max. Third row is Crystals and Ridano. They've got about 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes to make a change to that. So we're following Borzaz on their flying lap now. Into that castle section that's been causing so much grief. Of course, Bozaz is the teammate of Felix 667, who's currently sitting on provisional pole. Can he get the McLaren up closer to his teammate? So yet to set a time. Down up to that finish line straight. Here we go. And the time is 1 minute 41.286, currently 12th. We have a yellow flag in sector 1. On another flying lap. So we've got a couple of minutes left of the session, 2 minutes 58 to be precise. And a reminder that we are in the historic city of Azerbaijan, Baku in Azerbaijan. Okay, he's pulled back now. Let's have a look at Ichisu. Renault on the outlap. Making your way round to that long straight on the start-finish Sector 1 and Sector 2 yellow flags. I believe it's just like the drivers slowing down. Let the other ones through. So Ichisu about to start a flying lap. And final minute and a half. Should get round in time. Thank you very much for the follow, Charlie MC0123. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Was he held up there by the McLaren? We'll find out. Through the castle section. To the back end of the track now. Have a yellow flag in sector 3, which is probably just another driver. There's that castle section I was talking about. So we have 30 seconds left of qualifying. And their time is, as they're heading down, it's going to finish this under the flag. Time is Ichisu 1 minute 40.410, locks up there into turn 1. And that is it then. So B Barzi makes it into second place. 1 minute 38, and Felix does indeed, unless Crystals is on a flying lap. I don't know whether they are finished. No, they're not yet. They're on a flying lap. We'll have a look at Crystals. And we've got Haste out on track as well. The only one not to set a time is Zebra House. Didn't see what? No, I didn't see it. Okay. And Crystals comes into the pit. No, I'm not concentrating just on you, Lotus. I didn't see it. No, I don't think so. I know I did see that. I don't think anybody's still out there on the track, are they? Oh, yes. Haste. Haste is still out on the track. Can Haste make it set a time? Or are they just going to come into the pits? Ooh, no, they're just coming to the pits. Right, fair enough. Hazeth. Ah, right, okay, thank you. So, let's go back to chat here. I can sort out the audio then, because I know what's happening. Now I know what's happening. Desktop audio is thingy. Properties. Not properties, I want advanced properties. Quickly. Oh, dear. Monitor off. We're getting ready for the race. Nope, not yet. What are we looking at? Stop. All right, okay, no, that's fine because we don't have, we've not added it in. That's why. Okay, so we're looking at pole position then. Felix, and behind him is B Barzy, and we've got Checo on the second row. Eyeballs your bunny behind him. And then third row will be Max and Song Per Guy, presume. Barzy's left the session. What has gone wrong there? Okay, looks like we're about to kick off. So we'll go back to live. Hazith. Is that right? Hazith. Okay, here we go. We're just waiting for confirmation of the drivers lining up. And we can get going for round 3 of the Pro Formula Masters Racing League Grand Prix of Azerbaijan. Just waiting on the confirmation of the drivers now. And the race will start in 7 seconds. At this point, I would normally say, good luck, everybody. Have fun. Here we go. Okay, the drivers are lining up. Again, we're just waiting for the players to state their readiness. And here we go. Felix then in first place. Really challenged down into turn 1 by Checo. Keeps him at bay. I'm going to keep this going. Hide the UI. Leading the train down on the first lap. This will be interesting. How many laps have we got? 26 laps. First lap of 26. So there we go. A lot of tussling going on at the top. Into the castle section. Made it fine. Everybody seems to be peeling through there okay. And Felix now stretching out nearly a 1 second lead from Checo. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like somebody's not made it through the castle section. Onto the start line, finish straight now. What is going on there? Oh, looks like somebody's had a big off. That's right, that's Ridano. No man on. Out in front then, it is Felix. And we've got Checo a minute behind. See where some close action is. Okay, Zebra House is in the pits. Zebra House is in the pits. Getting a new nose cone refitted. Also, we have King Mash also into the pits. There is some close racing, though, going up. Max, a bit of a threesome going on there with Crystals, Max, and Somperinghi guy. All within a... Or at least Max and Somperinghi guy are Somperinghi guy. Help! Within a second of each other. Oh, now it's a little tussle there. I dare say the stewards will be looking at that with more detail. And that's given... Oh! And that is... Oh, I know, my God. Bors has crashed into the wall as well. That is nasty. That is nasty. That's a DNF for Max. Domain giving him a plonk for good measure. And then travel to the pits. So we've had our first retiree. Out in the lead though. Ouch, yes. It's Felix. 2-second lead now over Checo. And coming into the pits. It's a bit early for a pit stop, but I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's scheduled. Checo now taking the lead. And we've got Eyeballs Your Bunny also into the pits. Crystals into the pits. And Somperinghi guy into the pits as well as Borzaz. And Lotus is into the pits. Okay, so we're going to stick with Felix. Stick with Felix. Can Checo build up the momentum? Can he race them? Or will Felix ultimately get back into first position? So, yellow flag being waved in sector 1, I believe. Yep. And we've got a safety car situation. Safety car situation. Okay. So, Checo's caught up with the safety car. Currently, we've got Checo in first place. Haste. Hazith in second place, Felix in third. If anything, there was a time to get into the pits, I think probably now would be it. Domanon has now left the session. Ooh. So it looks like Domanon might have connection issues there. Okay, so we're following the safety car. Lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Probably to clear the car for Max. Everybody's following the safety car. Nice to see that the safety car is behaving itself this week. Down the front, down the start-finish straight. Careful there, check out. So we are under a safety car situation. Ooh. Of course, this is when famously a bit of argy-bargy went on between Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. behind the safety car. Will there be any argy-bargy today? I doubt it. So it looks like everybody's caught up to the pack. Still no sign yet as to when the safety car will come in. Let's have a look at my spectator menu. Position change, number of stops. That's it. Let's have a look at the tyres. Yeah, tyres. Okay, so there's the tyre situation. So Checo's on soft tyres that are 3 laps old, as is Hazith. Felix then is on a brand new set of medium tyres, but it is obviously would be losing temperature at this point behind the safety car. Okay, safety car is in this lap. And Checo is bunching up the pack, ready for the off. Oh, there we go. Checo, 5-second penalty, severe collision with Azith. Got that it was brake checked. Okay, and they're off. They're starting to race and they're moving up now. Let's go racing. Across the start-finish line then. Checo, still in first place. Half a second ahead of Hazith, who's now in second. Felix is within half a second of Hazith. I've not even got the DRS out open up yet. Okay, so Checo's extended his lead to over 1 second. Felix is catching up. Let's have a look at Felix with Hazith, who's on older tyres. So I dare say Felix will be taking a lead once Checo and Hazith have made their pit stops. Of course, Felix is on tyres that are 2 laps younger. Ooh! That's nasty. That's nasty. That's going to cost. Felix losing places rapidly now. He's obviously got some sort of damage. Yeah, he's lost his front wing, so he's going to have to come in for a replacement. Oh, and there's contact. More contact with Crystals. With the Ferraris. We've got a virtual safety car now. Let's catch up with our leader. Who's our virtual safety car leader. As they clear the mess up of all those wings. But I imagine Felix, Crystals, and a few others will be coming into the pits to get those noses replaced. And Checo taking advantage of the virtual safety car, also coming into the pits. A new set of hard compound tyres going on. Checo. Got a lot of work to do. Down in 9th. We've still got a virtual safety car. Okay, virtual safety cars finished. We can go back to racing. Eyeballs Your Bunny is in the lead, but is being chased by Itchy Soup. But obviously Itchy Soup is on tyres that are 2 laps older. into that difficult section, around the castle section. Goes the Williams, McLaren, Mercedes even. Oh my god, call myself a Formula 1 fan. Here we go. However, Son Peringai, I can't even... My name's Sonpa. I'm going to call you Sonpa. Easier. It's within half a second of Itchy Soup. Now, Sonpa's tyres are 2 laps younger. Should be able to get by Itchy Soup quite readily. They're battling down the patience. Onto the start-finish straight now is overtaking and takes second place. That was an easy move. Eyeballs you bunny still staying out. I expect Itchy Soup to be into the pits fairly soon. Okay, 2-second gap then between Eyeballs Your Bunny and Sompa, and that is reducing. They're both on medium tyres, both done the same amount of laps. We've got the Alfa Romeo versus Mercedes. I'm doing it again. So at some point, I am expecting both of these drivers to be into the pits. They started on the medium tyre. It's only Itchy Soup that hasn't made a stop. So Eyeballs Your Bunny and Sompa have made a stop. 2 stops of Crystals. And a fastest lap there for Sompa, 1 minute 43. It's catching Eyeballs Your Bunny up. Go into that tricky castle section. Now you're getting into that tricky castle section. There you go. Okay, so this looks interesting. We're going to stick with this action. It's lap 8 of 26. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. It's like Renano and Borzaz. I think that has kind of helped Eyeballs Your Bunny. Slightly. Okay, so Sompa's then within 1 second of Eyeballs Your Bunny down the start-finish straight. Not quite, can't quite get close enough. Try again, we'll keep an eye on this. Itchy Soup must surely come into the pits now. It's already been overtaken by Zebra House. There's a 6.5 second lead over Borzaz. Ridano has left the session. Oh, had Eyeball Jabuni made a kind of error? A Sompa now within half a second. I have to keep it clean. Sompa could take... Oh, it goes wide. Lost a lot of time there. Heading down towards that start-finish straight. Start of lap 10. It's too far back this time. Right. Got back. Coming through. Oh, a little lock up there from Sompa. Domanon is in the pits. Itchy Soup still out on the track. I want to keep an eye on this race here. Into that difficult section around the castle. Now can Sompa rein in Eyeball Jabuni? Still within DRS detection zone. Still within DRS. By half a second. Heading on to that start-finish straight. It's closer, he's a lot closer, but can he get close enough? Is it close enough? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he's going for it. DRS is open full, and he's making the charge, and they go into turn one. Doesn't make it stick. That was so close. Has to go around for another go. Checo now up to 6th place. Don't really want to leave this action. Tyres now, 8 laps old. Lap 11. Surely they must be coming into the pits soon. We have a yellow flag in Sector 1. Looks like Checo. Checo's had some sort of incident there. He's recovered it. Does that mean he's coming into the laps? Into the pits? To the laps. We're on lap 11. Not quite half race distance yet. So both these drivers at some point will need to make a pit stop. Change for the hard tyre, more than likely. And here we go. He's lining them up again. No, wasn't quite close. Okay, so Felix is closing up on Borzaz. Let's have a look at that, because I don't think this situation is going to change. And Felix has taken Borzaz, his teammate, for 5th. And now Itchy Soup is 7 seconds up the road. Let's go back to this fight. Okay, so Checo then had a little bit of an off. It's catching up to Azith and Crystals. Crystals, whose tyres are, I mean, on the soft tyre, but they are 6 laps old. They must be feeling pretty worn out by now. So can Checo overtake? Checking for damage and having a look at the damage when they get by. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so it looks like Eyeballs Your Bunny's in the pits. Which surely means Sompa has got to respond. Maybe not. And Itchy Super's had a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Okay, let's have a look at this. And again, Crystal's already got another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's a Sompa. Will Sompa come into the pits? Fresh set of boots. As Eyeballs Your Bunny is on a fresh set of medium tyres. Oh, and another 5-second penalty for Crystals crossing the white pit exit line. So both Sompa and Zebra. Zebra's tyres are 11 laps old, but they are the hard. She's coming into the pits. Yes, comes into the pits. Okay, so into the pits. There goes Zebra House. Change of tyres, a fresh set of mediums, and goes out. Felix then takes over second place. It's Eyeballs Your Bunny we're waiting on, who is way back. And we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. So definitely Sompa, excuse me, definitely Sompa was the winner of that little battle. But we've got a little bit of a battle brewing between Felix, who was our pole sitter, and Zebra House. Will Zebra House come into the pits on those hard tyres that are 12 laps old? We've got a virtual safety car. That'll allow, will not allow. This will be a good time actually for Zebra House to come into the pits and get a fresh set of boots on. Nah, Dav. You're right, Dav. Okay, virtual safety car is over. Good. But will Zebra House come into the pits? That's a no. Carries on for another lap. Felix then. whose tyres are 5 laps younger, has a lot of work to do. But he's being caught up by Sompa. And Borzaz comes into the pits. Hey, Lord Kitty Cat. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Lord Kitty Cat. Are you alright, hon? We're just covering this race. Borzaz is in the pits, putting a brand new set of hard tyres on. Felix then, 6 seconds, 7 seconds behind. And it's being caught up by Sompa. Cool. Did you have a good stream? Let's have a look at this. So Sompa in the Alfa Romeo then, trying to catch up and overtake Felix, 667 in the McLaren. His tyres are 8 laps younger. Should do it on the finish straight. He did indeed. Cool. Oh, and a lock up there. Oh, and a slide into the barrier. Hopefully that didn't do too much damage. It's affected his time, though. Slipped down a bit. Still kept it within a second of Felix. What were you playing? We've lost Itchy Soup in that. It's a DNF. Okay, on that finish, start finish straight. Can Sompa overtake? And Sompa sets a new record, 143.141. Alright, cool. You thought you raid me with a bit of commentary on a virtual Formula 1 race. Well, welcome in everybody. I am Ikebako. We are covering the the Pro Formula Masters Racing League Round 3 Grand Prix race in the historic city of Baku, Azerbaijan. Both Felix and Sompa are catching up Zebra House. Thank you very much for that. Oh, and Sompa has had Felix has made an unexpected turn. We've got a safety car situation now. Felix going into that cancel section, hit the wall, and that is mercifully. It's difficult to get by. The slightest mistakes punished quickly and severely. Question is, did Sompa escape any damage? Thank you.
Mind if I touch your balls, sir?
So Zebra House is in the pits, making use of that. That means Sompa now takes the lead. And Itchy Soup has left the session after a DNF. Shapeless Shark, hey, welcome in. I'm fine, thank you. So, Sompa is now our race leader and has caught up with the safety car. It's a different UI, Lord Kitty. Just for this. I only do this once a week. And Shapeless Shark, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Don't worry. So then, we're on lap 17 of 26. We're over the halfway distance. Sompa is in the lead on medium tyres. That was on 3 laps. Eyeballs your bunny back up to second place with tyres that are 4 laps old. Zebra House could be the danger car here in the second Mercedes. Fresh set of tyres, as is Checo. Alright, okay. Thank you very much, Lord Kitty. We're making our way through. Still got this safety car. This is the second safety car of this race. Max was our first DNF. That castle section proving to be infamous, as in real life. We've got Sompa in first place. Eyeballs your bunny in second. Zebra, Checo, Felix, Borzaz, Crystals, Lotus down there in the lonely eighth. Poor old Lotus. Azith, King Mash, and Ado Manon are your racers left. 14 starters, 11 cars left in play. As we go around again. I don't know when to expect the safety car in. I presume it might be this lap. But everybody seems to have caught up. But we're following Sompa. I'm sure I'm going to get an ear bashing. From Sompa over his name. Okie dokie. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Catch you next time. We're on lap 18 out of 26. 8 laps to go. It looks like the safety car may well be out for another lap. The lights are still flashing on that safety car. Probably waiting for Domanon. I don't think that's a ghost driver there, because Domanon left the session quite early. Whether they managed to get back in, I do not know. They are just catching up at the back of the pack. So yes, the safety car will be out for another lap. Oh, nope, safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. So now, Sompa now becomes the safety car. Bunches the group up. Still can't overtake. So we get this race back underway. Lap 19 it will be. Slows the pack down to allow the safety car to pull into the pits. And we pass the safety car line, which is there, and we can go racing again. Okay, so Sompa, our eyeballs your bunny. And Zebra House. Remember, Zebra House has on the fresher tyres. This could get interesting. So Eyeballs Your Bunny going in for a pass into turn 1 does not make it stick. We have a yellow flag in sector 1. Somebody's had an off. It looks like Borzaz. And Hazith looks like it's being picked up in there. No, King Mash maybe? But we're going to stick with this. We're looking at Eyeballs Your Bunny, who is within striking distance of Sompa. Lap 19. Zebra House is overtaken Eyeballs Your Bunny. What happened there? Okay, Zebra House is in striking distance of the Sompa. We have a yellow flag in sector 2. Felix is retired. That's a DNF. That may well trigger. It's triggered a virtual safety car. Obviously, the castle section cashing out Felix there. Gonna get some info up. So we have a virtual safety car. This race is full of incident today. Dare say the stewards will have a lovely time trying to decipher all of this. So virtual safety car's finished, and we can carry on racing. So Sompa leading Zebra House by 0.8, just under a second. We follow them around, getting back into that castle section. Just tripped up so many people. We're following Zebra House, still within a second. Right, they're both through the castle section. It's not to say the castle section will not cause madness and mayhem. So, where are we going? Onto that start line straight. Zebra House chasing down then Sompa. Should get DRS. Oh, Zebra House then setting a new fastest time. 1 minute 42.428. Doesn't quite catch up Sompa. His tyres are 3 laps older. Zebra House. So what have we got? Hazith then in 6th place is going for an overtake. Borzaz makes it stick. No, it's King Mash is going for an overtake on. Zebra House dropping back a little bit now, just about a second. But watch this. Checo then within striking distance of Eyeball Shibuni. Through the castle section. Huh? But going through. That's a nice aerial shot. And we're on lap 21 out of 26. Making it through onto the start finish straight. And Hazith. What's Checo doing? It's going to go for an overtake on Eyeballs. Eyeballs your bunny. Can he make it stick? Racing it down. Yes, he does. He gets in front of Eyeballs your bunny. Checo then up to 3rd place. And he is 1.5 seconds behind Zebra House now. Zebra House must have had some sort of off. Because they've dropped back 5 seconds behind Sompa. The fastest lap then is Lotus at 1 minute 41.46. Lead to get that extra point. Currently, Lotus is currently 5th in the championship. 20 extra points will help them out a lot. So Checo's caught right up now to the backside. Oh, and that was Zebra having a bit of an odd moment, an off moment at the castle section. This has allowed Checo to overtake, an easy overtake. Oh, and that is a really bad off there for Eyeballs Your Bunny. Is a DNF. Zebra House is retired from the session as well. We've lost another 2. That may well be the 3rd safety car that we have. Did everybody get by? So we've lost Zebra. DNFs from Zebra, Eyeballs Your Bunny, Crystals, Felix, Itchy Soup, and Max. With the Ridino dropping out from the section and hasn't come back. Okay, that has been cleared. The cars have been cleared. So no safety car. It was left Checo then to catch up. And we've got Hazith chasing down now. King Mash. King Mash on YouTube. Now Hazith's tyres are 3 laps younger. They're both on the medium tyre. And the Renault has the Williams within a second into the castle section. Looks like to see where the action is. So can Hazith overtake King Mash for 3rd place? Get onto that podium. For the podium place. We're on lap 23. 24 now of 26. 2 laps to go. It's on the start-finish straight. DRS is open and is making the overtake. Is it going to make it stick? Side by side, and yes. Oh, a bit of a lock up there from King Mash. As Hazith takes a 3rd position. 3rd place for Hazith. Can he keep off? Can he fight off King Mash? Oh, King Mash retaking 3rd place. There's a battle brewing here. Oh, lock up there from King Mash. Into the castle section they're probably going. Yep. Oh, they're past that bit. They've passed that bit. They're alright. Okay, can Hazith then retake 3rd? Oh, into the castle section they're going. They are going into it. All this battling has allowed Bozaz to catch them up. It was on hard tyres. And we set the dominoes up again. They're flying into the start-finish straight. He looks a lot closer this time. Can he overtake and make it stick? He's going for it. Not even got DRS open yet. DRS is open now. He's got the legs on King Mash. Slow the car down enough without a lockup. Nice. And can he stay ahead? Lap 25, penultimate lap of this race. The leaders are Sonpa, Checo, and Hazith. There's King Mash, 8. Under a second behind. I always get confused. It's 8/10 of a second, isn't it? It's not a lot. Okay, so we're on lap 25, the penultimate lap. Checo then is 8 seconds behind Sompa. Hazith is 9 seconds behind Checo. We're watching King Mash. Actually, we are watching King Mash. He's been overtaken, lost third place, now in fourth. We're around the... all goes too quickly for me to know what turns they are on. But they're coming into the start line straight anyway. And I don't think King Mash has got the tyres to actually take Hazith's position. Still within a second. It's catching him up. Literally does not have the rubber to overtake them. Unless something drastic happens, I don't think that we are going to see a change in this position. Let's have a look at Sompa then. It's coming up to the castle section. It's comfortably out in the lead. Expertly through the castle section. But King Mash is keeping Azith quite honest. Still within half a second. And it's the castle section that looked deep. He's lost a bit of time there. But we're going to look at... Yep, King Mash lost a full second through that castle section. So onto the... coming on to the finish straight then is Sompa. Your race winner. 25 points then going to Sompa. There is your race winner. There you go. So we'll look back. Checo then coming in for second place. 9 seconds behind. Azith. Good finish in third. Valiant effort from King Mash. 3 seconds behind King Mash is Borzaz. Oh, and something happened there. I don't know what happened. It looks like... oh, it must be penalties. Lotus then. It's 13 seconds behind. Yes! There is your race winner. Sompa. 25 points then to Sompa. I'm sure he will be telling me off. There we go. That's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix out of the way. Next round then is Spain next Sunday. And there we go. There's your standings. So Sompa in first place, getting 25 points. Checo then in second place. Hazith in third. Fourth was Borzaz. King Mash. Lotus. Domanon was the only one to finish the race. Oh, everybody else was a DNF. So there we go. Have a look at the incidents. There's plenty of incidents. Excellent! Excellent. What an exciting race that was. We'll just try and digest some of that information. So we're back in the lobby. We are back in the lobby. I'm going to come back out. I'm going to go back to chat. Let's get that up. Get some back on. So that is it. And I don't think we've got any entrants in for the competition. That was intense. That was intense. And as soon as I know the figures, I'll be able to update my spreadsheet. But that was a good, solid race there from Sompa. I dare say they'll tell me off for getting their name wrong. Right, let's leave that session there. It was a very tricky course. Like I said, next race up is Spain. Next week. I don't know what group I'll be covering. Yes, I did state that there would be a lot of incidents to cover. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, we are sure. But very interesting nevertheless. Let's see what we're looking at. Welcome back at the end. A very exciting race. How did the other league go? Do we know? Have they finished yet? Does anybody want to chat? Yes, it was a very interesting race there. Right, like I said, I don't think we've got any entrants for the... No, we don't. That will roll over to next week then. 2 laps to finish. Very interesting race. Well then. Do you want to chat with me, Lotus? Did you actually finish, Lotus, or did you crash out? You got time to have a quick chat? Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, I know I didn't cover you very much. Are you a P6? That's not bad. And you got fastest lap as well, I do believe. You got fastest lap there. Okay, take it to my channel. If I pop into my own private, step into my office. If you go into general, I'll drag you down. Dragging you. Lotus, let me just turn some of this music down. Can you hear me? Can't hear you. You're muted. Hold on. You are still muted. Oh, mic is muted. Oh, push to talk only. So how, from your point of view, you finished 6th. How was that race for you? I can't hear you. Technical issues abound. Oh, I'm sure you'll get it ready. I'm sure you get it sorted. It was a very, needless to say, it was a very exciting race, very intense. I was expecting a third. Did we have a third virtual? No, we had 2 safety cars and 2 virtual safety cars. A very eventful race. Half the field wasted. Quite literally. Half the field DNF'd. And we've still got... We haven't got Lotus. He's having technical issues. He's push to talk. No. Are you still in game? No. Ew, weird. Maybe reset it. Hold on a minute. Maybe it's something I've got to do for you. There you go. Try that. That let you work? No, it still says nothing. Hold on. Let's take it to another channel. Let's take it. Let me go into. It's only. I have to go to the Hangout. Go to the Hangout. I'll drag you up. It's probably something to do with the fact that. Snooze. Right. There you go. Probably something to do with the fact that my ICO only voice channel is like completely locked down. So how was that race for you then, Lotus? I see the mic going, but I can't hear anything. You're gonna come up now and you're gonna deafen us all. Still can't hear anything. Oh, I know why we can't hear anything. Hold on a moment. Hold on a minute. This is part of my technical issues. This is my streaming PC. Bear with me, Lotus. Sorry. Some little things that I didn't quite get sorted. NDI source. Add existing. Okay. But let me add existing. Oh, come on. Enable preview. Right. Bear with me. Bear with me. I want to get a driver's perspective of what's going on here. NDI source. Add existing. Okay. Okay, let me minimize that so you can't see it. Lock preview. Should be able to talk now, Lotus.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was an interesting race.
Yes.
Qualifying wasn't the greatest. I think I started P13.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
Yeah. We attempted to slipstream each other down the pit straight, but I completely ruined my first lap through the first sector. Yeah, and then on my second lap, I was about 1.2 seconds up on my time, and then crashed in the castle section.
Oh dear!
So that was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, so it did in effect then put me on the optimal strategy of mediums to hards.
Yep.
For the race. And then when the first safety car came out, I came in early to try and do hards to the end.
Yes.
Which was probably never going to work, but it was worth a try.
Would it be fair to say you had a relatively quiet race from your perspective, or did you have a couple of
especially
tanglements?
the second half. The second half was especially quiet.
Yeah.
After I think it was the second VSC, I couldn't. I was in the middle of no man's land. I think miles behind everyone. So. Yeah, that last safety car definitely helped both myself and my teammate. We both went from, I think, about 30 seconds behind everybody else to P3 and P6.
Yeah. So it's definitely a very different race. Looking at the previous races that have gone by, it looks like we've got a different winner. We've had a different winner each race, which is probably good.
Yeah, I think that result definitely does makes it very interesting in the driver's standings.
I add in some. How are we pronouncing Sompa's full name, by the way? You probably know better than I do.
So we have just been calling him Son.
Son, right.
Yeah.
If I add 25 points to Son. And Ridano, thank you very much for the follow. So that brings Son up to... I've really got to put numbers at the side of this. Probably will do. Eyeballs Your Bunny was a DNF. Checo, where did Checo come?
I think he finished P2.
Did he?
He did, yes.
Yes.
Do you want me to send you? I've got the finishing order here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, that's what I can... Sompa got 25 points. If I do it on this side, then I won't look as though I'm looking over a completely different sheet. So a rather eventful race there.
I think that might be the understatement of the year.
Yes. I can say quite a few DNFs. Quite a few
Especially
DNFs.
within the last 7 laps or so, there were, I think, 4 DNFs in the space of 2 laps.
Right, let me just... Oh, I don't have to. Right, okay.
If I remember correctly.
Alright, you've got it there. Okay, so if I bring my spreadsheet up, move that over there a little bit. Let's have a look. So, 25 points then to, Checo getting 18 points. That's boosted his Drivers' Championship. Because he was only 1 point behind Eyeballs, and Eyeballs Shibuni was a DNF. That's 18 points, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to talk me through. So Hazith then is 15 points.
Yeah.
15 points for Hazith. And Borzaz is 12.
Yep. Yes.
Yep. King Mash, 10 points.
Yeah.
What happened with King Mash? He was at 4th at one point, and then he went... He kind of
He
lost out
was,
to Borzaz. And on the actual... Over the finish line, he kind of like slowed down right before the finish line and let Borzaz take over.
So I believe Mash had a 5-second time penalty.
Right. I thought that might have been the case.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he would have... I don't know what the final difference was. What is that? Two seconds. So he was trying to build a gap over the last couple of laps. And then I think he got front wing damage on his second to last lap,
Okay, so
which halted his progress.
Yeah, so you in 6 got 8 points?
9, because he got the extra one.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes, you got the fastest lap. 9 points there. And then on, is it 6 or 7? 6?
Yeah, it will be 6
for
Dominon.
Dominon, yes.
Yeah, and then we do award the points to the people even if they DNF.
Do you?
Yeah, just I think if they get 75% of the way through, we award the points.
Right, okay.
So yeah, all 3 of those in the bottom should get their points too.
Right, okay. I'll let you update that first, then I'll update it later. But it's... What's that noise? Anyway, let's see what that's done to my little leaderboard. Currently, remember this is not the final. So I don't... Just got to sort it then. Sort range. By NZA go. So, Checo then taking over the lead. At 17 points behind is Eyeballs Jaboni. And then we've got Son back up, Son then up to 3rd place. With the Constructors' Championship currently. Let's just have a quick look at this. Do a quick sort here. I don't think there's much change. Column J, ZA, sort. No, not much change. So Haas then still in 1st place in the Constructors' Championship, 77 points. Mercedes then and Williams tied on 48 points so far. I dare say Zebra House and Eyeballs Bunny might well get some points, yes? That may well change that.
They should do.
Yeah, so the Mercedes should still be in 2nd
between
place.
them.
Yeah. So Williams in 3rd, then we've got McLaren 40 points behind Haas. Interesting. Okay, so I'll wait for the results there then. And
we'll send them over when we have them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So I'll update, and then we look forward to China.
It's not China.
No. Spain.
It is Spain.
Spain, Canada, France, Austria, Britain, Germany, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore. Yeah, I've got it all down. I'm not even looking at my own sheet properly.
Yeah, it's a 2019 calendar without Monaco, China, and Russia for this season. We hope to announce the season for our 2020 league, hopefully either tonight or tomorrow.
And it's my understanding, what would you do? Would you create a separate league for 2020?
So we will continue the 2019 league for whoever is interested in it, but we will be restarting from round 1
for the 2020
in what will be affect our league's season 1.
Okay.
Once the 2020 game has come out.
Cool. Okay. So, you quite happy with your 6th place? About the best you could have made today?
I'm just happy I didn't manage to DNF myself on the several occasions I hit the wall.
There was, I can't remember who it was. I think it was, if we were looking at, I think it was Felix who had quite a big off in the castle section and collected crystals and possibly somebody else. Was you part of that melee as well?
So I think Felix went in on his own,
right.
And I had half passed crystals into the prior corner.
Yeah.
So we were side by side going into the castle section, and I just outbroke myself, possibly with a little help from crystals.
Yes.
Into the wall, perfectly alongside Felix.
And we caught that because we were riding with Felix at the time, and he just crashed into that castle wall. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then everybody just piled into the back of him, and it was he'd already DNF'd at that point. His car kind of ghosted. He was a DNF. It was right at DNF, and then there's other cars just banging into it. It was like, "Oh my god, this is a mess." And that triggered the first or the second safety car. I think that was probably the second safety. No, first safety car.
Yeah, one of them. We had two to keep track of.
It was an interesting race.
It was indeed.
I can say we had 14 starters, 7 finishers, so half the field. We lost half the field. Roll on Spain. It should be a little bit easier next weekend in Spain.
Hopefully.
But of course, we've got the actual Grand Prix starting next weekend as well. Is it next weekend? I can't remember my time.
Oh, it might be. Yes, it is.
Austrian Grand Prix, the first Austrian Grand Prix.
Yes, it is.
I've not actually checked. I think it's probably going to be the Austrian Grand Prix. Are they going to be doing the European Grand Prix as well? Sounds possible.
I think so.
Makes sense.
Not really sure.
I don't know. I haven't read up on it really. All right then, Neo. Because I know, for Great Britain, they're also having 2 races. So we're going to have the British Grand Prix in Silverstone 1 week, and then the following week it will be the 70th anniversary Grand Prix race at Silverstone. So that should be interesting. We've got Hungary in between Austria and Britain. So it's going to be interesting. Right then, Lotus, I'll let you get off. Do your sums.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you again for all your commentating.
Yeah, that's all right. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it this time. I kind of like getting into my swing of it. So it'll be interesting to see what group I'll be in next week. Probably Group B. I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll discuss it and let you know.
Yeah. Okay, mate. I'll let you go. I'm going to drop out and finish this.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers. That was Lotus in 6th place, and I've lost myself. Disconnect from there. Right, there we go. That is it then, ladies and gentlemen. That was round 3, Azerbaijan for the Pro Formula Masters Racing League. And next week we will be live in Spain. I haven't got Spain's information yet, and I dare say I shall download that for next time. Should be around that time. It may well be League B, but it could be League A that I shall be commentating on. We shall see. So for now, I'm going to finish there. I'm going to put that on. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for the follows, and thank you also to Lord Kitty Cat for that amazing raid. 8 people. We'll see you next time. I'll be back on Tuesday, Simulation Tuesday. We're swapping Formula 1 cars for something a bit more chunkier and a bit more, a lot more slower. We'll be back into Euro Trucking Simulator 2 on Tuesday for Simulation Tuesday. I understand there's a bit of a World of Trucks event going on. We're going to be taking part of that and see what we can do. I understand that's in Italy, which is fine because we've got Italy. Wednesday will be more marbles on stream. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to be doing on Thursday for Variety Night. Friday, we should be back into Formula 1. F19, that's a fly. Formula 1 2019 on Friday, hopefully, as long as work don't crack the whip too much. And then obviously we've got marbles on Saturday and Sunday. And then obviously we've got the Spanish Grand Prix with the Pro Formula Masters Racing League later that evening. So, that's it from me. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Commander Akabaki. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Until next time, fly safe, drive safe, and be safe. Keep it in the black, and on the black, and on the track. Until next time, bye-bye for now.